Hey and welcome folks, Mark Rolton coming to you from the field, one of our current land estates. And I wanted to go through a part right now which I think is essential. The questions are already flowing, which is great. I can see you grasping this. I can tell by the volume of emails my team gets just to how fast you're moving. If you haven't introduced yourself to the team, by all means flick them an email and let your face be known. If you really feel the need, pick up the phone, call them on a 1-800 free call number, but I would prefer that most of the communication is fast, prompt, and the only way I can do that is via email. So let's get clear on estimate versus quote, because about this point in time, you're thinking to yourself, I need to work out, is there profit in this deal? And the only way to really know that, to be sure about that, is to start now finding out what it costs to build your sector. Now you chose, whether it be apartments, townhouses, blocks of land in an estate, what have you selected? Well, we need to get an idea of what those construction costs are. But I want to caution you, I want to save you a brick wall experience, because if you're using the word quote, that's a sin in our industry, because you and I at this point, when we're working up deals and we're putting together options, we don't yet have a development approval or a DA. So when you use the word quote, that automatically tells the construction company, the group that you're approaching or ringing, oh listen, I've already got approved plans, and we don't at this point. We're optioning it, we're trying to finalize our numbers and see if this deal is going to be profitable. So we need to be very specific around the terms that we use. In this industry, we use the word estimate. Estimate. Can you give me an estimate on what it would cost to develop 52 blocks of land in this location? Assume that the soil type is a class M, which means it's normal, dirt, right? And give them as many particulars as you possibly can. The blocks of land will average 400 square meters. It's a class M soil type. It's in this location. The topography is not terribly steep, meaning it's not, a hugely inclined site. Give them as much information as you possibly can of the deal that you are working on or potentially will work on. So you've got to be clear with them. I know you're new to this. I don't expect you to be a pro. This is what learning is. It's building into this. If you're doing apartments or townhouses, same thing. It would mean that my apartments are going to be 80 square meters, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 1 car park. My townhouses are going to be 122, 126 square meters under roof, plus a car garage. You want to give them as much as you possibly can. If you feel the need, by all means fire an email to my team and they'll flick you back the answer. If you need sizing of floor plates or the right questions to be asking, or do yourself a favor, plug into more tutorials and really get good at this stuff. I commend you for coming along this path, I really do, but we want to be good at what we do too. It's not just, ramshackle, I'll see what they say. We've got to be using the right terminology so we get the right answers back. When we plug those into our feasibilities, then we know it's profitable. Now, sometimes working on this land estate, and I want to use this as an example because it's by far the most difficult. Remember that when you're looking at doing these numbers or working out a profitability or a feasibility, you want to now be clear, because sometimes they'll say, oh, that seems too hard. 52 blocks of land, I have no soil report, no any specifications, no plans, no nothing, correct? And they're going to say, oh, well, why would I give that price to you? It's kind of risky. Well, you can always ask them, tell me about the last project that you just did recently. How many blocks were in that? And what was the total contract sum for your works? And they might say, oh, well, it was 80 blocks of land and the total contract price was 6 million. Well, you can go 6 million divided by 80 lots ends up being about 73,000 per lot for civils. Well, you can average that down. And this is the sort of information that we need to put into our feasibility. So if there's any other questions you've got, by all means, feel free to ask. But let's keep punching hard, and I look forward to seeing you on the next piece. Bye for now.